20 people you won't believe exist. When it comes to society, there are people out there that are more than just ordinary. The people on this list are people that you probably thought were some sort of urban legend. Maybe you've seen pictures of them, but you assumed Photoshop did the trick. Whatever the reason, there are people you just won't believe are actually real. Here's our list of the top 20 people you won't believe exist. Number 20, Ashvik Gavai. In 2014, 17-year-old Ashvik Gavai was admitted to Mumbai's JJ Hospital's dental department complaining of a swelling in his jaw. It was later discovered that the young man was suffering from hyperdontia, a condition where more teeth grow than usual. He underwent surgery and had 232 teeth removed. Judging from the photos, the condition seems so extreme because teeth were growing almost everywhere inside his gum area. The abnormal teeth were embedded in the bone inside the lower right jaw and were not visible from outside the mouth. While excessive cases like this are rare, it's common for dentists to see patients with a single excess tooth. Causes of the condition aren't fully understood, but they're believed to be linked to hereditary as well as environmental factors. Number 19, Sultan Kosan. Forget the series Tall Girl. Sultan Kosan from Turkey is the world's tallest living man at 8 feet 3 inches tall. Kosan's unusual growth spurt was due to a tumor on his pituitary gland that resulted in an excessive amount of growth hormone being produced. His growth was so rapid that he was unable to complete his education and began working part-time as a farmer. Even though his great height seems like a great advantage for a basketball player, he's unstable and depends on crutches to go by. Kosan, however, agrees that his extreme height has some advantages. He's able to help his family with tasks such as hanging curtains and changing light bulbs. However, his stature makes it almost impossible for him to find clothes that fit, and he finds it difficult to get into an ordinary-sized car. Number 18, Liam Hoekstra. If you thought Superman only existed in DC comic books, think again. At just 5 months of age, Liam Hoekstra was able to hold himself off the ground with his arms parallel to the floor, a move known to the gymnasts as an iron cross. When asked about Liam's unusual strength, his adopted mother said, "I would hold him up by his hands and he would lift himself onto an iron cross." That's when we were like, whoa, this is weird. Hoekstra had also developed an appetite that was much larger than normal. He needed to eat more and more food to fuel his extraordinary strength and muscle growth. Concerned about their son, Hoekstra's adopted parents took him to see a specialist. After a series of tests, it was determined that Liam's body was producing significantly less myostatin, a muscle growth inhibiting protein. Could you believe that the little guy at just 8 months old could do a chin-up, and by 18 months he was moving the family's furniture around the living room? Call me old-fashioned, but that's how those horror movies with possessed kids start. Number 17, Amal Haji. How long can you go without a bath? A day? 2? A week maybe? What about years? Imagine claiming the title of the filthiest man on earth. Amal Haji is an Iranian man who, when had his 85th birthday, it also marked the 65th year since he last took a bath. Not surprisingly, this stat has gotten him anointed the filthiest man in the world. He seems to relish this role as he's also known to smoke cigarettes made out of animal feces. Haji reportedly lives in isolation in Dejgah village in the southern Iranian province of Fars, subsists on rotten porcupine meat, and says he adopted his extreme, isolated lifestyle after suffering emotional setbacks in his youth. Number 16, Maher Hills. Bishine is a German adult film actress who is also known by the name Maher Hills. Thanks to several different surgeries, she claims to have the biggest breasts in the world, with each weighing about 36 pounds. Her bra size is now sitting at 32Z. All I want to know is how she's able to carry all that weight on her chest. Number 15, Jonathan Pitt Ray. Jonathan Pitt Ray had a very rare skin condition called epidermolysis bullosa. The condition actually caused his skin to blister and fall off, giving him the nickname Butterfly Boy. He had to wear bandages, and when they're changed and removed, it caused him great pain. Despite these struggles, the kid had dedicated his life to bringing awareness to his condition. Unfortunately, he passed away at 17 due to complications from septic shock while in Minnesota receiving treatment for his blistering skin condition. Number 14, Cathie Jung. The hourglass body figure is a common obsession with many women. The woman on the spotlight has constantly worn a corset for over 12 years in an attempt to get a tiny waist. She's managed to shed several inches off her waist and currently holds the record for tiniest waist, as she's worn the corset enough that her body now holds that shape. Her waist measures in at 15 inches or 38.1 centimeters. Before we get to the next part, pause this video and try licking your elbow. After you try it, tell us in the comment section if you were able to do it. Number 13, Drakkar Brancho Bleckett. If you weren't able to do it, Drakkar from Ocala, Florida beat you to it. Not only can she lick her elbows, but she can also lick her eyeball and ears, all thanks to her 4.5-inch tongue. When she posted a video of her tongue tricks on YouTube, the video went viral, gaining more than 1 million views. Bleckett hopes to get the official record for the world's longest tongue, but to do so, she'll need to beat the current record holder, Nick Stoberl, who uses his impressively long tongue to paint pictures, one of which is a tribute to Leonardo da Vinci named the Moaning Lisa. Number 12. Chandra Bahadur Dangi. This man was the world's shortest man ever recorded in history. He measured in at a very short 1 foot 9.5 inches in height. After receiving notoriety as the world's shortest man, Dangi began to travel around the world, something he'd always wanted to do. Unfortunately, while touring the South Pacific with Samoa's Tupai Bruno's Magic Circus, he passed away at the age of 75 due to an unknown cause. Number 11. Jaspreet Singh Kalra. If you think you're flexible enough, have you tried rotating your torso? Jaspreet is one of the world's most flexible people and can rotate his torso an incredible 180 degrees. His upper and lower body can face in the complete opposite direction. He can also rotate his head 180 degrees, which gives him the strange and unsettling ability to look directly behind himself. Somebody hand me a cross and some holy water, please. Number 10. Gary Turner. Away from flexible bones, we go to flexible skin. Gary Turner is a sideshow performer and has garnered the nickname Stretch, thanks to the fact that he has the most elastic skin in the world due to a serious form of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. He's even able to stretch it out to the shape of a table and hold 3 pints of beer. Number 9. Ashley Morris. While one man went for more than 60 years without a proper shower, Ashley Morris is allergic to water, and it's not a joke. She can't go swimming, soak in a hot bath, or enjoy a shower after a stressful day at work. Even her own sweat causes painful hives to break out. Number 8. Paul Karason. The peculiarity of this American is the blue color of his skin, a feature that has made many associate him with the animation Smurfs. Paul Karason, who passed away in 2013, suffered from argyria, a rare disease that gave him blue skin. He developed this condition from ingesting large amounts of silver that were contained in supplements he was taking to treat acid reflux and arthritis. While Karason claims that supplements cured his ailments, they also left him with very blue skin. According to Karason, the color change was so gradual that he didn't even notice anything unusual until a friend came to visit and asked if he had camouflage makeup on his face. Number 7. Arun Rakwar. A human magnet is something we get to witness in Marvel movies. However, Arun Rakwar is a representation of a large human magnet. Metal objects can stick to his skin without any hidden tricks. Number 6. Luo Chun. Luo Chun was a Chinese emperor that had 2 pupils and irises in each of his eyeballs, a condition known as pupilla duplex. However, there's so little documentation on the disease and so few reported cases that some have speculated that it may not actually exist at all. There's a wax replica of Luo in Ripley's Museum in London that shows him with 2 pupils and 2 irises in each eye. Another reported case is of a man named Henry Lawn from Mills, Kentucky, who also had the rare eye condition. Number 5. Abdul Bajandar. This man became known as the Tree Man because of the multiple bark-shaped warts that sprouted on different parts of his body. He was able to receive government funding to treat his condition and has so far had over 25 operations since 2016, and he's ready to have his arms amputated due to the pain. Number 4. Mandy Sellars. Mandy Sellars has a rare genetic mutation that has resulted in extraordinary growth in both of her legs. The legs grew to 17 stone after being born with a 1 in a 7 billion condition. In 2010, her left leg was amputated because she got septicemia, but she was stunned when the limb started to grow back. Number 3. Deepak Chandra. Human electricity insulator Deepak Chandra can apparently resist about 11,000 volts, required to power 500 houses, and even sit with his hands inside a tub of water along with naked live wires. I guarantee you that if you try this, you'll probably die instantly, so please don't. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2. Mallory Lukyanova, Abby and Brittany Hensel. In the first frame of the photo, we have a picture of a beautiful woman resembling a doll. We've all heard about the most famous dolls in the world and the biotype of a woman that we are all dreamed of years ago. Well, this Ukrainian model is everything you'd expect when you think about a Barbie. Her photos have gone viral online, with some calling her a real-life Barbie doll. She claims to have never had any form of plastic surgery in her life and maintains her unique physique by maintaining a proper diet and exercising daily. In the second frame of the photo is Abby and Brittany Hensel, who are conjoined twins. The two have broken the odds of a normal life scenario by learning to work as one, walking and doing daily tasks that many thought they would never manage. The pair have appeared in their own reality show and flourished into aspiring adults, claiming that although they have one body, they have 2 souls.
I saved the best for last, but first I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it. It really works.
Number 1. The Vidoma, ostrich people. Try writing without your thumb. Impossible? How about walking without your toes? This is the struggle of the Vidoma people, also known as the Botswana tribe, who live in the Kanyamba region of the northern Zimbabwe. The tribe is very famous for their ostrich foot syndrome, which is more scientifically known as ectrodactyl. It's a genetic defect in which the middle 3 toes of a person are absent and the remaining 2 toes at the outer edges are turned in. The condition, however, helps them to climb trees due to their traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle. This list has me wondering how many more awesome people exist in our world. Hope you enjoyed these picks.